Satnam, welcome to the practice. This is Tracy from Deeper Daily Life. We're going to jump straight into it today, another full practice. If we can bring the hands together in front of the heart space, we're going to press the thumbs into the sternum and allow ourselves to begin breathing deeply, feeling into the generosity of the heart space and its desire to connect to the soul's purpose in today's practice. We tune in with the Adi mantra, which is Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo, followed by, we'll do that for 3 rounds, and followed by 3 rounds of the Mangala Charan mantra for protection, which is Ad Gare Name, Jugat Gare Name, Sat Gare Name, Siddhi Gurudev Name. Taking a breath in, allowing it to come deeply into the belly. Let the belly expand out. Feel the lower spine expand, all of the spine moving upwards, releasing the muscle tension, release the breath. Another breath in. And allowing your eyes to come into a closed position. And we're in easy pose for the beginning of the practice. We'll take a breath in to begin. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Ad Gare Name, Jugat Gare Name, Sat Gare Name, Siddhi Gurudev Name. Ad Gare Name, Jugat Gare Name, Sat Gare Name, Siddhi Gurudev Name. Ad Gare Name, Jugat Gare Name, Sat Gare Name, Siddhi Gurudev Name. Breathing in. Hold, squeeze, Mulaband. Pulling the sex organs, the anus, up towards the navel and the navel back towards the spine, elongating the spine, drawing the shoulders back, dropping the chin, holding into that precious pranic life force energy pulsating through the body, releasing the breath. In today's practice, we are doing some truly beautiful, beautiful kriyas today. I'm very excited to bring both a yoga set, which I think is a really deep meditative process, but also a meditation practice itself, which again is very deep. So today's practice is about Pluto. And Pluto is interested in the soul's journey, the evolution of the soul. So when we take on this experience of Pluto, that becomes essentially, through the Kundalini technology, a connection to what we call the soul body, which is the first body. And so Pluto, being the furthest planet in our solar system, away from the sun, is a more, it requires a trajectory or a focus that is beyond the realm of this physical manifestation. Yet it still has the ability to guide us profoundly in the choices that we make in our lives. So I invite you in today's practice to really enjoy the journey of connecting in with the soul and allowing the soul's expression to come through you. Let's get into some warm-ups first. We're going to start with a Sufi grind. So staying in easy pose. With Sufi grind, you want to have the hands resting on the knees. So you're sitting on the floor, you're grounded into the floor. You want to find a comfortable position, even if you still need to sit on a cushion. And you're going to be with the hands on the knees. When you breathe in, you want to roll forward and pull around in a beautiful circle, and you're really moving from that kind of core base of the body. So as you breathe in, pulling forward, a circular motion, keeping the chest open and poking the chin forward. And then as you come around to the back, you're going to be releasing and breathing out. So you get into this beautiful circular rhythm, finding a pace and a speed and a depth, and feeling as you go into this practice where the soul is, what is its manifestation in a sense of connection for you. And we will spend a lot of today focusing into our third eye space, into that pituitary gland area, as a way of experiencing the connection with the soul. And not only that, we'll also be in this base chakra, really allowing ourselves to press into the ground and allowing yourself to have the experience. How does that make sense between the base chakra, the first body, and the third eye? Continuing, finding your rhythm, breathing. Don't forget to breathe. And then we'll do a few more rounds, and then coming into center, and then turning and going in the other direction. Twisting back, breathing out to the front, exhaling around to the back, and continuing around in this motion. Breathing deeply, experiencing into that third eye place, and simultaneously grounding into the floor, into that root chakra. This motion is another of the quite a few spine-focused exercises that we recommend are done every day, because of that ability to keep that mobility in the spine. And when you have mobility in the spine, you have a movement, a free-flowing movement of the energy of awareness up and down the spine to keep us, our intuition flowing, our life force flowing, allowing all the pranic energy to move up and down. And then making your way into the center, just releasing, eyes are still closed, taking a nice big breath in, holding, focus third eye, hold the breath, pull Mulaband, and releasing out. And now come on to your sitting in rock pose. So you'll be sitting on the buttocks, onto the heels. If you need to put a cushion underneath you, but if you can, just be sitting directly onto the back of the legs, and the hands come down in front of, just on the kind of outside of the knees, but kind of coming forward slightly. And what you want to do is breathe in at the top, and then dropping down and feeling like your neck is like a swan. So you're diving down and back up again. So you're moving into this kind of rhythmic round circle. So diving down, exhaling the breath, and coming back up into rock pose. The arms, the hands are staying on the floor, and continuing with that circular motion. allowing the breath to deepen into this movement. So you can feel that you're moving the spine in a very different direction than the Sufi grind. And so again, we do a number of these spinal movements that are moving the spine in all the various ways that it can move. We can become complacent in the movement of our spine and get into habits where we don't move it through its full ability, and therefore we end up training our bodies into ways of being that aren't a full expression. Finding the breath, you can press a little into the solar plexus. So as you round back up, really express that heart forward before rounding the spine again, then coming back up. This beautiful swan expression. Are you a white swan? Are you a black swan? Beautiful. And now, coming out of the pose, sitting in rock pose, taking a moment to appreciate the spine, appreciate the breath. And in this space, I ask that you allow yourself to project out into space and say hello to Pluto, hello to the soul, hello to the expression of our totality out through the cosmos. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to move now into our main kriya for today's session, which is called the Pituitary Gland Series. And where we're going to be starting is in lunge stretch. So we're actually going to have, and if you've got cushions and pillows that are going to help support you, then go for it. This is not supposed to be any type of torture. I want you to relax into this space. So you're going to bend the right knee and with the right foot flat on the floor, you're going to extend the left leg back straight and place hands on the floor for balance, arching the head back and holding the position, breathing slowly and deeply. Now, if for any reason this is unavailable to you, the knee can come to the floor, the hands can be elevated on cushions to help support having that elongation, long, slow, deep breathing, finding a breath. If you can, have the top of the foot down on the floor, getting that full stretch through both of the hips, the back of the legs. And then going into the third eye space, deeply, deeply breathing in and out into that focus and allowing that expansion, allowing the perspective of soul to come through that third eye, in through the physical, and expanding your entire experience. And now we're going to move into the second part of this process. We're going to move into doing breath of fire with this lunge. So staying in the same position, but if you need to physically relax in and out of it, please feel free to do that. And just introducing, instead of long, deep breathing, beginning breath of fire. fire, equal inhale and exhale. If you're on your first 1 or 2 days of your cycle or pregnant, you can continue long, deep breathing. Breath of fire shouldn't take energy away from you. You should actually be able to find that place where the breath of fire brings in a continuity of energy and almost a extension of energy. Breath of fire is said to be one single breath. So the more we do breath of fire, the longer, the more we expand out our precious pranic breaths on this planet. Beautiful. Feeling that deep breath into the lungs, into the third eye. And allowing the soul to experience what you're experiencing. How would it experience your life if you were coming from a place of such distance and non-attachment to this world? And then take an inhale, we'll come out of this posture. But what you're going to do is you're going to move directly into a lunge, stretch, rest. So you're going to place the right leg, you're going to be on top of the knee, which will have the leg directly underneath you, and you're going to bend the torso over to rest over the thigh, placing the forehead onto the ground or the arms, so wherever you need to. Stretch the leg all the way back, so the left leg's all the way stretched back, and you can put the arms beside you, palms up, with the forehead touching the floor. Breathing slow and deep and feeling that third eye just completely connecting into the earth. The soul having an experience of what it's like to be in a physical reality, this incredible opportunity to experience everything that being in this realm of duality offers us as souls. Breathing and releasing, breathing and releasing, breathing and releasing. And making your way out of that right hand side where we'll repeat on the left. So the left leg now comes out forward, the right leg comes back with the top of the foot onto the ground, hands beside the left leg, arching the head back and holding the position. Breathing slowly and deeply, long deep breaths, feeling into that deep lunge. Closing the eyes and finding that third eye focus. Deeply breathing into that third eye, into that presence of non-attached desire for expansion and evolution. And how that perspective, we can bring it to the normal process of us. How we experience tension or pain. We never do anything to hurt the body, but we also know that the mind can wiggle its way out of things just because it thinks it's uncomfortable. Breathing into third eye, breathing into the hips, breathing into the expansion of the chest forward, breathing in to you being a complete and utter expression of all that exists as a soul right now. And then, if it's available to you, beginning breath of fire, equal inhale, exhale. Continuing with that breath. Experiencing the practice as a soul having an opportunity to feel what it feels like to be on this planet. Beautiful. And coming out, so let's inhale, exhale, come out of that position and move into the lunge rest, stretch rest on the left-hand side. So bending over that bent leg with the right leg all the way back, bending over the torso, placing the forehead on the floor, stretch the right leg all the way back, and breathe slowly and deeply. And in this resting position, allowing the pulsation of that third eye space to connect deeply into the ground, into the earth. And the earth and your soul sharing and interchanging energies, gratitude, beautiful. Coming out of the position, take an inhale, exhale, relax the breath, and then make your way to a standing position. And then bring the arms up overhead and then bend forward so the feet are about 2 feet apart. Bend forward, touching the fingertips or the palms on the floor. And long, slow, deep breathing, and allow that energy from the body to just fall through into that third eye space. It's feeling like a pressure of energy into that space that allows a kind of cracking open of the potential for wisdom, for insight, for intuition, for understanding, for self-expression, for expansion. Allowing that life nerve stretch on the back of the legs. Finding where you can straighten those legs a little more if that's available to you. Making sure that the lower back's protected. And coming out of the position, inhale, exhale, and gently bending at the knees and allowing the body to rise back up to a full standing position. Again, the feet are slightly apart and we move into a standing version of Ego Eradicator, but with long, slow, deep breathing. So the fingers pull back onto the top of the pads, the thumbs are plugging up and the arms are up at a 60-degree angle. The elbows are straight and breathe long and deep. If the arms are starting to feel some sense of weight, see if there's a way that you can move back into that third eye space and release into a non-attached state so that the body can simply do what the body does. And feel this sense of the arms just floating as the soul observes with non-attachment to all that you're experiencing right now. Long, deep breaths. Inhale, exhale, relax the breath and make your way down into triangle pose. Coming onto the hands and the knees and then pushing into triangle pose. The heels are on the floor and the head and the neck are relaxed. And again, allowing that sense where the entire energy that you're culminating through this practice is channeling through your third eye, that your soul is actually experiencing and giving you insights and awareness into its desires for destiny, direction, and determination to evolve. Where the soul wants you to have a much bigger experience of yourself. Continuing that long, slow, deep breathing. Great job. And taking an inhale, exhale, relaxing the breath, coming down onto the belly, making your way to relax on the belly. Completely relaxing. Just allowing your entire being, so your head can be on one side or the other. And coming out of that relaxation space, taking a breath in, exhaling the breath, inhale, exhale. Now bring the heels together, place the palms flat on the floor under the shoulders, and push up into Cobra Pose, or if that's not available to you, into Sphinx Pose. Stretch the head and neck back and begin long, deep breathing. Directing that breath through the third eye. Connecting into the sense of incredible bewilderment that a soul would experience if it came into this expression. Would there be joy? Would there be curiosity? Would there be delight at the sensory connection and relationship to all other things? The floor, the breath, the body. And now we're going to transition to the next part of this practice. So either from Cobra or from Sphinx, you're going to turn the head from side to side, and you're going to inhale as you turn left, exhale as you turn right. And I just invite you to do this in a very relaxed way, taking a big breath in and exhaling to the right. Inhale to the left, exhale to the right. Continuing at this, in this position. Focus into the third eye. Just seeing if you can allow yourself to release and expand simultaneously to get into a more deeply connected, meditative place within your body, within your mind, within the environment. Now completing, coming to the center. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, pull Mula Bandh, hold, squeeze. Exhale, inhale, exhale, pull Mula Bandh and squeeze. So squeezing on the exhale, allowing the chin to drop, the body's coming forward. Inhale, exhale. On the exhale, pulling Mula Bandh one more time. Holding and squeezing. Releasing down. Beautiful job. So we're coming to the last few pieces of this beautiful practice. And this next one, I invite you to come up to sit on your heels in rock pose and spread the knees kind of apart so that you're in a comfortable position. And as you do so, you're going to pull yourself up and bring your arms up in a full expression. And then you're going to bring yourself forward with the forehead on the floor, with the palms flat on the ground in front of the knees. And then inhale and rise up onto the knees. Stretch the arms up, out like a flower greeting the sun. Exhale and come down, bringing the forehead to the floor. Inhale up. Exhale down. Experience the soul having this expansion of being a lotus flower, fully blooming and bowing. It's almost like saying Waheguru with every motion, every movement. Continuing. Remembering to continue with a beautiful, strong breath. Breath by its nature is detoxifying. So the more we breathe deeply, the more we bring our bodies, our being into balance every day. Beautiful. Last few. Enjoy this expression of your soul beaming through your third eye, offering that back into the earth with gratitude and blessings in a circular motion. And then finishing, nice big inhale at the top. Exhale and release the arms down. And then our last position, Yoga Mudra. So you're on the heels and the fingers are interlaced at the base of the spine. Now this will be variant for all of us in terms of how much we can straighten and bring the arms up. So you're bringing the forehead to the ground and you lift the arms up as straight and as far as possible, and hold in this position with long, deep breathing. For me, this one is, I have very little movement in this back section, so you may have your arms fully all the way up. If you don't, wherever your anatomy is at is totally fine. As long as you breathe. And just experience yourself experiencing whatever it is that you are experiencing. And just the last few breaths here. Just giving the most perfected expression of this pose that you've got available. Breathe in as you bring the arms up as much as you can. Exhale and release the arms out, come out of the position. And making your way down onto your back, covering yourself up for full relaxation. Making your way back into your body. Feeling the exquisiteness of all the nerve endings in this physical body, the 72,000. Feel them as points of light expressing through the fingers and the toes as you wiggle them and bring the arms up over the head. Stretching, stretching, stretching. And joyfully stretching with the right leg coming up to the chest and rolling over to the other side. Cat stretching. And repeating that on the other side of the body. And then continuing doing that with the left leg coming up to the chest. And then rolling around on the back of on the lower back, side to side, making your way up into seated position. Making your way into a seated position for the meditations. We'll begin with doing a beautiful pranayam sequence using whistling. Whistling is great for it. It actually signals the nervous system to relax and release. So it can be used at any time if one's feeling a bit stressful. So let's just get our lips ready for this. So just do a quick breath in and out. And then breathe in. And then exhale and whistle through the puckered lips. And then inhale, whistle. Some people can't whistle on the way in. As long as you're just breathing in through the puckered lips. All right, let's begin. So hands are on the knees, Gyan Mudra. Breathing in. We're going to breathe in as a whistle breath. And then release through the nose. Breathe in, whistle breath. Release through the nose. Continuing. Inhaling, whistle breath, exhaling through the nose. Exhaling. And exhaling. Now coming to rest for a moment, we'll reverse the breath sequence. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the pursed lips. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the pursed lips. Continuing. And just returning to a normal breath. And we'll now move on to the last practice. I invite you to join me with this beautiful mantra practice. So the right hand will be up with the Jupiter finger pointing upwards. The left hand is over the heart. And we will be doing the mantra, which is Hummy Hum To Me Too Wahe Guru. I'm thine in mine, myself. Wahe Guru. Just follow along with me and have the eyes open or closed, whichever suits. Let's take a breath in to begin. Hummy hum to me too, Wahe Guru. I'm thine in my, myself, Wahe Guru. Hummy hum to me too, Wahe Guru. I'm thine in mine, myself, Wahe Guru. Hummy hum to me too, Wahe Guru. I'm thine in mine, myself, Wahe Guru. Hummy hum to me too, Wahe Guru. I'm thine in mine, myself, Wahe Guru. Hummy hum to me too, Wahe Guru. I'm thine in mine, myself, Wahe Guru. Hummy hum to me too, Wahe Guru. I'm thine in mine, myself, Wahe Guru. Hummy hum to me too, Wahe Guru. I'm thine in mine, myself, Wahe Guru. Hummy hum to me too, Wahe Guru. I am thine in mind, myself, Wa He Guru. Hami hum, to me too, Wa He Guru. I am thine in mind, myself, Wa He Guru. Hami hum, to me too, Wa He Guru. I am thine in mind, myself, Wa He Guru. Hami hum, to me too, Wa He Guru. I am thine in mind, myself, Wa He Guru. Hami hum, to me too, Wa He Guru. I am thine in mind, myself, Wa He Guru. Hami hum, to me too, Wa He Guru. I am thine in mind, myself, Wa He Guru. Hami hum, to me too, Wa He Guru. I am thine in mind, myself, Wa He Guru. Hami hum, to me too, Wa He Guru. I am thine in mind, myself, Wa He Guru. Hami hum, to me too, Wa He Guru. I am thine in mind, myself, Wa He Guru. Taking a breath in. Hold and squeeze and tension every part of the body as you hold this breath. Projecting the soul, the destiny, the evolution, the expansion, the calling. Release the breath, take a breath in. Again, squeeze, hold, expanding that soul, experience in this body at this time on this planet. Hold and squeeze, hold and squeeze. Release the breath one more time. Hold, squeeze, setting the caliber of the trajectory of your life. And release. Release the breath, release the hands. Close the eyes and just go deeply, deeply in to that incredible source of all wisdom and life that is now open up and dwelling inside of you. Experience the cosmos through your third eye. Bring the hands together in front of heart space. and accepting the kiss of the cosmos, the blessings of the practice, and dedicating it as we close out with the long time sun and 3 satnams. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on, guide your way on, guide your way on. Nam